welcome to the Mortgage Minute. I hope you guys are having a great Monday morning and a great start to your week. And today's topic we're going to cover is 5 tips when you're ready to purchase your new home. Now, last week what we covered was, is it better for me financially to purchase or to rent? We're moving along on the assumption that you guys have decided to go ahead and move forward with the purchase. The first thing you need to do is determine how much of a down payment or how much you have in money to contribute toward closing. We do have several programs that offer 100% financing, but on top of that, you're still going to have closing costs. Now, there are times that your realtor that can come up with different ways and help you as a seller, maybe paying a portion of the closing cost or all the closing costs, but regardless, you still need to have some assets that are yours in your checking and savings account. Now, it's very important that you understand, if you have a bunch of money saved at home, do not go and make a lot of large deposits. The reason being, we have to track and show where all the money comes from because they want to make sure that you didn't go out and borrow this money and that you are not counting it in your ratios. So remember that. Just kind of go ahead and kind of determine in your mind how much that you got that you can contribute toward it. And then you can start saving as you're thinking about this, as long as you can show that it come like from your paychecks or things like that. So that is what we need to be thinking about for we go back 2 months. We have to get 2 months bank statements. Next step would be get pre-qualified with me or with a lender of your choice. Now below I'm going to leave you a link where any of you that are interested in getting pre-qualified, you can go ahead and download this mobile app and it will let you complete your application. It'll contact me when you finished it. It also lets you track the progress from the time you do the application through closing. It lets you know when the file's been pre-approved, when it's been sent to underwriting, when the appraisal's been ordered. It's a great app. It's very helpful. And again, it's easy to use on any mobile app that you have, on any mobile device that you have. When you're getting pre-qualified, here's some things we're going to look for. We're going to need 2 years of W-2s, 30-day pay stubs, 2 months bank statements, picture ID. Now what we'll do is when we get all this, we'll pull your credit. We'll look at your credit. For one thing, like a lot of people say, well, I want to go look at houses first to see if I even find anything I want to purchase. Here's the importance of getting pre-qualified first. A lot of times you'll have stuff show up on your credit that you're not aware of. It may be erroneously reported. It may be something that you had no clue was even out there. Or it may be something that you've already taken care of that's not been cleared off and you can get me the paperwork. So what I will be doing is any errors or any problems on your credit report while you're searching for a house, we'll be working on helping you get whatever the issue is cleared up. Next thing is you want to know what you can qualify for because there's nothing more discouraging than going out and finding a house that you have fallen in love with, your family's fallen in love with, you want to purchase it, and come to find out it may be $10,000, $20,000 above the price range we can get you pre-qualified at. And let's say maybe you do qualify for a $350,000, but you're only comfortable with a monthly payment of what a $250,000 or $300,000 home would be. Those are the things that we discuss up front. We kind of get you an idea. This is what we get you qualified for. This is what your monthly payment would be. And you and your family talk about it and you decide, okay, this is what I'm comfortable with. This is the range we want to look at. Next thing is our third tip is do not go and pay off a bunch of debt. Do not open up new debt. Close credit cards. Don't make any major changes with your credit. I have a lot of people who will call me and say, I'm going to get pre-qualified, but first I have a bunch of debt I'm going to pay off and I'm going to get these credit cards closed. That is not a good idea. The reason being, the algorithm that credit bureaus use cannot tell the difference when you pay off a debt and close it versus when the creditor closed it on you. So those are little things that just come from us being in the industry so long that we can kind of share with you to help you. That could make your credit score drop by 20 points. And it may take us 4 to 6 weeks to get your credit score back up. So again, before you make any major changes, don't make major purchases, don't trade in cars and get new cars, even if the monthly payment's the same, because it makes a difference on your credit scoring that shows you have a brand new debt out here. Even though you've paid off one, you've opened up a brand new one and it's at the max limit because you just opened it up. So those are all, again, little things that we can talk about during the pre-qualification process. The next thing is do not make any major changes with your job. We have to go back for a 2-year history on employment. there's certain income we cannot count unless you have been receiving that income for 2 years. One would be commission, bonuses, overtime. If you're self-employed, those are things that you need to know up front. And again, during the pre-qualification process, we will cover that and we'll go over that. That's why it's so important to get in and get with someone who can give you a clear picture and tell you, okay, this you can work with, this you cannot do. Last but not least is you need to interview and find the realtor that you want to work with. And they can save you so much time, money, and energy if you'll get with a good one that you trust, that you mesh with, and that will help you. You can, let me give you a good example. You can give them, okay, I want this size home. I want it in a certain school district. I want the backyard or front yard or have a pool, not have a pool, guest home, all of these things with it. You give that to your realtor. They will be able to go in and search and tell you, okay, I've found 5 homes, 10 homes, 3 homes that meet your criteria. And then we have a set that meet everything but this or this. They can schedule the appointments to get you in to look at these homes. Your realtor can save you tons of time, money, and energy if you'll work with them. Kind of let them know up front what you're looking for, and they will work with you and help you. I hope this has helped you today and you've gotten some good ideas. For anyone that wants to pre-qualify, remember I'm going to put the link to the app below so that you can go ahead and download it on the mobile app and get your pre-qualification in. I look forward to speaking with you, and again, I hope this helped you, and I'll see you next week on the Mortgage Minute.